We're counting down the 5 most shocking reasons slot players lose money, straight from the inside. From hidden design tricks that keep you spinning to surprising game mechanics few ever notice, this countdown reveals exactly how the odds stack up against you and what you can do to fight back. Which factor puts your wallet most at risk? Let's kick things off with number 5. Step onto a casino floor and you are walking into a world designed to keep you spinning. The first thing most people miss is how every detail is engineered to stretch your playtime. There are no clocks on the walls, no windows to let in daylight, just a steady glow and a maze of machines. Hours slip by without warning. The soundscape is just as calculated. Slot machines blast cheerful jingles for every win, even when you have actually lost money on the spin. These are called losses disguised as wins. The machine lights up, bells ring, and the brain gets a shot of dopamine, even though your wallet gets lighter. Meanwhile, losing spins are almost silent. There is no sting, just an invitation to try again. Getting more money is frictionless. ATM machines and ticket kiosks are never more than a few steps away, so it is easy to reload without thinking. Loyalty programs and comp points layer on another hook. The more you play, the more you earn. Free drinks, meal credits, or a shot at the next rewards tier. Chasing those perks turns a losing session into a mission to reach the next level, even if it means spending more than you planned. Researchers have tracked these tactics for years. Research shows that players exposed to constant celebration and hidden time markers play longer, spend more, and remember fewer losses. The fix is simple but powerful. Bring only cash in an envelope, leave your ATM card at home, and set a timer on your phone for 60 minutes. When the envelope is empty or the timer goes off, you walk away. It is the only way to break the trance and keep control on your terms. A slot machine does not care how long you have been sitting there. Every spin is a fresh roll of the dice. Independent, no pattern, just a new result picked by the random number generator in a fraction of a second. Still, it is common to see players glued to the same machine, convinced that a win is overdue or that their luck is about to turn. This is the gambler's fallacy in action, the belief that past losses make a future win more likely. But the math says otherwise. Each spin is independent, and no machine is ever due. Another trap is the sunk cost bias. After losing $50 or more, it feels like quitting would waste that money. The urge to keep playing to get it back is powerful, but it only deepens the hole. Casinos know this. Loyalty points, free drinks, and the occasional near-miss animation all encourage you to stick around, even as your bankroll slips away. Industry data shows that longer sessions almost always lead to higher absolute losses, regardless of the machine's payout percentage. A player who walks after 30 minutes typically loses less than someone who stays for 2 hours. There is a simple fix. Set hard limits before you play. Decide on a stop loss, like 25% of your session bankroll, and stick to it. For a $200 session, that means walking away after $50 in losses no matter what. Pair this with a 60-minute timer on your phone. When the alarm sounds, cash out and leave, even if you are ahead. These rules are not glamorous, but they are the only way to keep the game on your terms and avoid turning a fun night out into a costly marathon. Slot machines don't just differ in how often they pay, they also set up invisible hurdles based on how much you wager. On most modern slots, the pay table is layered like a locked vault. The lowest bets activate only a handful of pay lines with reduced access to features, multipliers, or progressive jackpots. A machine might offer 25 pay lines, but a minimum bet unlocks just 5 of them. The bonus round, the one with the real potential for a comeback, might only become available if you are betting at least 3 or 5 coins per spin. Progressive jackpots, the massive headline-grabbing payouts, are often reserved for those who hit the maximum bet button. If you are betting less, your odds of triggering a big win drop close to zero no matter how long you play. Take a typical pay table breakdown. At 1 coin, you're eligible for a $50 top prize and minimal features. At 3 coins, bonus games, and multipliers kick in, raising the top prize to $500 and increasing hit frequency. Only at the maximum bet of 5 coins does the full suite of features, including a $50,000 jackpot, become possible. The machine's fine print might mention this, but few players notice. Betting low feels safer, but it quietly locks you out of the best odds to recover your session. To avoid this trap, match your bet to your bankroll using a simple rule. Never wager more than 1% of your total session money on a single spin. With $200 in your session, that means $2 per spin maximum. If a machine requires more to unlock the bonus, walk away. Don't let the pay table gatekeep your shot at a real win. Choose games where your budget gives you access to every feature. This is how you keep the odds from quietly stacking even further against you. Slot machines may look the same on the surface, but the way they pay out can feel like night and day. Volatility, sometimes called variance, is the hidden math that shapes your session. On a low volatility slot, about 30 to 35% of spins hit something, even if the win is small. That means you see regular payouts and your bankroll lasts longer. High volatility games are a different animal. Here, only 10 to 15% of spins result in any win at all. It is long stretches of nothing, punctuated by the chance for a big score. The catch is most players do not know which machine is which, since volatility is not listed on the cabinet. You can get a rough idea by playing in demo mode online, or by tracking how often a game pays during real sessions. For a limited bankroll, choosing a low volatility slot keeps you in the game and stretches your entertainment dollar much further. Every slot machine runs on a simple, hidden number, return to player, or RTP. This percentage quietly determines how much of all money wagered will be paid back over time. A slot with a 96% RTP returns $96 for every $100 played, but that payout is spread across countless spins and players. The missing $4 is the house edge, the casino's built-in profit. No matter the strategy or streak, the math holds firm. Operators do not leave RTP to chance. When a new machine arrives, they select from preset RTP options approved by regulators and manufacturers. The par sheet, a confidential document, lists every possible setting, ranging from 85% up to 98%. In the United States, these numbers are rarely posted on the machine itself. Regulators like the Nevada Gaming Control Board audit the software, yet the actual RTP for each slot remains locked away, out of public view. The impact of RTP is anything but theoretical. Picture 2 players each wagering $1,000. The first chooses a machine set at 92% RTP and can expect to lose about $80. The second finds a slot with a 96% RTP, cutting the expected loss to $40. That is a $40 difference simply by selecting a higher-paying machine. Over months of play, the gap grows, quietly draining or preserving hundreds of dollars. Lower denomination machines, penny and nickel slots, often have the lowest RTP values, sometimes just 85% to 92%. Higher denomination games, especially in high-limit rooms, tend to offer better returns, sometimes 96% or more. Yet no slot ever reaches 100%. The house always claims its share. RTP is absolute. No amount of switching machines, changing bet sizes, or timing spins can alter it. The outcome is coded into the software, verified by regulators, and set before the first spin. Skill, superstition, and strategy have no effect. The only real choice is which RTP to play. Finding higher RTP machines takes research. Some gaming commission websites publish average RTP values by venue or game type. Online forums sometimes track paybacks for popular slots. When possible, choose higher denomination games and look for published RTP values of 96% or above. If the figure is not available, consider skipping the machine. Every percentage point matters, quietly shifting the odds in your favor. Across all 5 reasons, one truth stands out. Slots are engineered for consistent loss, not luck. The real contest isn't between you and the reals, it's you against the math and psychology of the casino. Understanding that pattern is your only real advantage.